One of the gentlemen who has graced this event as our guest of honor will be speaking to us right now. A multifaceted visionary entrepreneur from Northeast India, Shri Sapu Bhattacharya is the Managing Director of the Northeast Council Energy Private Limited, a group of companies with a predominant focus into power generation, fulfilling the energy needs of the country with a prime focus in the Northeast region. Apart from the power sector, the group has diversified into many other enterprises as well. Also, our guest of honor has a close association with NSUD. So, with a big round of applause, please welcome on stage Shri Sapu Bhattacharya. And of course, we will present our guest of honor with a memento and gifts. And for that, I invite on stage one more time our president, Mr. Bruce.
Good evening, everybody. It's really been a pleasure of me being associated with the NSUD, also with almost all of the student bodies. It pains for me to say, but however, with all student bodies, inverted comma means NSUD, ENSF, and all these partisans. First of all, let me also say a word for our chief guest, Mr. Tongpang Ojukun, who was also an ex-NSF president. And we hope that with his students' background and with his visions that he has himself preached in the past is what he will carry forward. We all live on hopes. So what I'm going to talk to you about here is a few lines about hope and a few lines about honest confession. For me, from my childhood, I am an Assamese, born and brought up in Guwahati. And from my childhood, being my neighbors, somehow I had a lot of acquaintances with a lot of Naga friends. The best of my friend was a Naga, the worst of my enemy is a Naga. In the school, when my seniors used to bully me, then all my Naga friends will come and fight with them. And today's day, these scenarios have changed. Being in Nagaland, I get an extortion note from a Naga and I get saved by a Naga. So, sometimes it really pains me, to see all these situations and to get acquainted with such social fabric. To say the entire Northeast has been a victim of the divisive politics. We are all getting carried away, ourselves being a part of this division, and in return, it's become so bad that we are now fighting amongst each other, amongst the brothers and sisters, amongst the same tribes, the same people. I have had many occasions to interact with the Naga Hoho currently, the ENPO, and also with the Naga Yuya in Myanmar. very closely. I mean, in fact, there was a time where I also wanted to promote the Naga in Khamti. Anyway, let's not talk about all these issues. What I want to tell you is that let us not waste today thinking about the past. That our forefathers were headhunters, our forefathers were these, we were beaten up by somebody, and so let us not waste today thinking about the past. Let us work today and hope for a better future. We should, me including all of you, have been chosen by God to have and see how the rest of the world is progressing. And let us learn from here. Let us give our best today for our children. I try to give my best for you, so that we all and you all have a better future. Ito to gambura laga kotha ase, hereditary. Like what my father did or what my seniors did, we have to follow it. And it has to go in the same lineage that has been done in the past. Now about honesty, there cannot be, I can challenge that. I have traveled all over the world, and I can challenge not because I'm a part or I had the privilege to be a part and parcel of the Naga society, but in short, Naga confessions are real true. But at the same time, our pluses has been used by somebody else and being used against us as our minuses. So, I don't want to take much time. All I have to say that unity is strength. We should get rid of these divisive politics. We should get rid of these factions. We should get rid of all the boundaries. And I hope to see, at least before my death, that all the Nagas unite together and be one. With this, I want to conclude my speech. And further, I also want to tell you something, that the education, that the opportunities that we see where we are all second class, let us try to bring these knowledge and develop our own areas wherein people from other areas will come to our places to learn about opportunity. Let us change these issues. Let us not come here, let others come to learn from our culture, which is our strength. So, and one last, let us also learn to invite others to invest in our area, because constitutionally we are already protected. So have no fear. Let us ask others to come study in our place and learn from us. Let us learn how to invite others. Let us learn how to welcome others, so that we are also welcomed by the rest. Thank you, everybody. It has been wonderful, and enjoy the evening.